Today we will show how to evaluate an application field trial by using Field Analyzer Beta. This process is useful when making decisions for future crop seasons by providing the ability to see the effect that different application passes had on the final yield. To start, we need to go into Field Analyzer and select the field we wish to evaluate. We will be using field KS20 for this example today. We then navigate to Field Analyzer Beta, shown here. Once loaded, we will select the Harvest Dry Yield map before going into our data analysis drawer to evaluate the comparison of our harvest data to our applied starter fertilizer. Once we're in the data drawer, we see that our harvest data is in the first operation filter. This is already pre-selected because this is the operation that we are seeing at the top of the screen. We then need to select the operation in the second operation filter as well as the data layer we are wanting to look at. For this trial, we want to see the starter blend fertilizer application and the target rate data layer. We now see the table populate with the dry yield as a function of the target rate to find out how the application performed compared to the sections of the field where it was not applied. In this trial, the farmer applied the starter blend at 5 gallons an acre to the majority of the field and did not apply any fertilizer to the 2 passes of the field marked as not applied, shown above. The rate of 15 gallons an acre at the top was only applied to 0.02 acres of the field, so we will ignore that now as it was a mistake during application. We can see where in the field it was placed by checking and unchecking the boxes beside the different rates shown here. It is important to note that the seeding rate was the same throughout this field and the grower has eliminated other potential variables that could impact yield in these areas. We can see in this trial that the rate of 5 gallons an acre yielded an average of 219.64 bushels an acre, while the passes that were not applied yielded 242.06 bushels an acre. If we use the subfield selection tool shown here, we can look at the passes on either side of the non-applied area to ensure that this result is not only because of a good section of ground. When we look at this pass of non-applied ground, we can see that it yielded 242.21 bushels an acre. And when we move the rectangle over one pass where 5 gallons an acre was applied, we can see that it yielded 225.32 bushels an acre. From this data, the farmer now has more information to make a good decision about his starter fertilizer program. Now you too can use Field Analyzer Beta to evaluate the effect that applications had on your yields. Thanks for watching.